welcome back. This is Matt Writer, and we're going to have to apologise for what you're going to see now, or hear more accurately. We lost the audio commentary track for this audio, so you'll be. I'll be able to do most of this commentary done in post. We've recovered as much as we can, and it's back where it's supposed to be, but still, we're going to be doing Colosseum. This is actually the second time we've gone through it because we lost the entire lot of the first time we did this. However, we've got the access to episode replay and we'll be using that. And we also have a new ship. Well, we're still getting it set up at the moment, so we'll get it whopping with a finished ship. We hope. Anyway.
My confidence totally Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
As this is a replay, we've got a few extra items that we would pick up here that we normally wouldn't. But that's purely because we can use this we can replay episodes to get better gear. But in this case, we're just going and picking up the unique item to this mission. Anyway, let's go and warp into the Nopata system. We arrived at the Nopata system, and it looks like there's several derelict vessels around in the area. We'll keep scanning and see if we can find that moving ship. But we better check out that satellite with the stellar cloak. We'll scan that ship. And not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us, and that definitely doesn't look like it. But it looks like it's overloaded the system, and there's quite a few dead ships around here as well. However, if its shifting's been damaged, the ship could have crash landed on the planet. So we better go aboard and see if we can. We better find out what's happening about it and see if we can check the communications away. Ooh, we've been hit by something. And I'm proved that we actually are stuck, and you know the commands that we can use to get some stuff. So we better scan the satellite then. We're stuck. Yes. Nothing works, well, more or less. So it's better. We're not detecting any life signs on the satellite, so we're better. But it's built with life supports available, so the system must be automated. But we need to go over at some point. So, but waiting, ready to go. We've now beamed aboard, and consoles here appear to be the one that controls the beam draining the carbon turner. But the security lockout prevented access. We need to find a useful console. So let's get trotting around. and half of these consoles dead, don't work. There's a couple of consoles behind that wire wall, but the cargo bay console seems the most isn't unlocked, so we're going to go and do stuff around here. And it appears to be that the missing codes from the Roman system missing codes, so it's gone started to correct, so we can now go and correct them. Now, this is probably the trickiest one. Trickiest part is you basically do a bit of math. So this one, first one is a 7, I believe. And the next one's something else. I mean, basically it's a pile of math, and the good news is you can actually just guess and just rotate around until the letters turn green. And the results, we've now got a number 7599. So next set of numbers, hey, and it's a lot more trickier, but not impossible. Again, you can either calculate it manually or just rotate all the numbers to play the guessing game. So it's definitely not far. It's definitely not 0, although this was definitely not 9, not 0, so it's going to be 7. 6, 3, 1, 7. Okay, this number is a 4, 4, 0, 0. How do I know it? It's because I've actually done this mission quite a few times, and I'll remember this number because of some weird thing. But it's an easy one to remember, so and it's lasted a lot. So now we're going to go around and plug these into the Roman consoles. So we've found two. We've found one of them already. We saw a hint of one behind a fence, I think, and I think we can see the third one round here. So we tap in our number, boop boop boop, 7599, and it now allows us to access the targeting system. So we'll go and start changing our targeting systems. So we'll try and see if we can target, select it so we can take something else of the nose than our ship. So logging scanners, and it's this combat turner and this more stuff, and we've now identified a derelict hulk as a possible target. So we'll reclassify we would classify the derelict hulk as active, and we can't do anything with the covered turner to be started. So we now we now go and designate the derelict hulk as priority target. It should help us out a bit. And you might have heard some sounds there, and apparently it's now targeting the debris near the ship. So critical systems still are now stable, but they can't go anywhere. So we better go and find something else to turn off and disable. Now this bit over here looks like power, and we can always turn off the power. So you just does wonders. So tap our stuff in the moment console 6317 and we'll go and disable the power settings until it turns itself off. So we'll update power sword and make it into low power mode. Alright, can we muck about with any more numbers? Yeah, well, we've reset the power settings so we can see it'll turn itself off a bit more. And it looks like our ship's no longer as big, much dangerous as well. And as you can see here, most of the energy based things are gone. They turned themselves off. And if you look up here, that thing was going up there and it's now turned off. Right, so let's see if we can do some more Jiggle Pokey 44400 and we'll okay, this is like the general operations for this ship, for this station, so we'll see if we can put it into standby or sleep mode. Right, change operational state, set it to state 2 off. And everything's turned off. So let's return to our ship. But before we do that, I'll quickly spin us around and show that everything's turned themselves off. So everything's coming back on our ship. So let's head up back home. Wait, what? Normally I would point out that we haven't changed mission. We've just actually gone to beam up to our ship. We've been diverted to here, so we've got to ask the question, where am I? So I can sell to me, and this is the cell block. There's like a woman in the cell next to me, but that's all I can tell. So here you go. And the prisoner next to us is 1478, and it is. I've got a question. Now what?
Fail to comply with command.
Now we fight. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Right, as my fellow prisoner tells us, we better pick up a weapon. Now, whilst it seems like a good idea to pick them all up, these are the weakest melee weapons you can get for 8 levels. So I got. And as you can see here, I'm trying to find my phasers and my phaser pistols, and they are not working. And also, any of my other abilities do not work either. So let's grab a weapon and we'll grab a leper.
Remember to equip your new weapon.
I find just a reminder. So we'll just grab the leper and equip it. Which is we did it last time. I forgot to equip the one I had last time. You can the one items are not as good, not as damaging. Because if you notice, it says one leper there, and they're worse than the standard white variants at the same level. So it's only worth.
Commencing test 1. Nopadin Desert Akari entering testing area.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're coming in. Enemies coming in. Now I need to talk about melee combat, which is we're doing it now. You can actually there's 3 command buttons.
Test 2. Releasing warrigals now.
Now, if you can actually use your left click, right click, wand, and third palette. You can actually, if you get it right, you can get some combos going on. You can actually do
Proceeding to
do
test
extra
3.
damage. Test 3. Now, why does he mention Magato? Actually, it's an old legacy thing. Because the Magato shows off his big ability, and that is pinning people down. And he will do it to you if giving you the option. But he just did it out, get to our prisoner. But he won't survive to pin us down.
1.78. Remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Okay. As you can see, he is now stuck there. So while we normally would be doing various other stuff, instead we now, due to a bug within this mission, we can actually
I've never seen those weapons used before.
Basically the server was not normally available to players normally, but you can now pick up green weapons property rank, green melee weapon property rank. So we're now in our cell and not much we can do other than wait. Oh. Now, actually, what? So we set up our gear, and now, right. Now I'm going to have to point out something about Sam here. The questions that you normally can explore these questions, but in this time it's a ask the right questions, and then you'll have to start again, because you have to apologise to Sam again. You have to start all over again. So let's see what we have to talk about.
What do you want?
For this challenge, who are you?
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know.
So, soldiers. What kind of soldiers? We hope it's not Romans, so we're in trouble.
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
So, was that the first time you were interrogated? 'Cause it doesn't sound like it.
No. I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, and if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you are very important.
I think we're important. Okay, why would they want to know about these things?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Are there prisoners being forced to fight?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged, unless we are fighting.
So, how many fights have you been in? I don't really want to know. I really don't want to know, but still.
Too many.
Do you know any way past their defences?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think you can get one of those key cards?
Can I trust you?
Trust me? Yes, definitely.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Alright, let's try and get out of here. Oh well, once the door opens.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Alright, as you can see here, we're going straight into a fight. Now this is one of the weird, tricky fights. We're going up against the worms.
Test scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
Hella worms, not one of the best things you want to fight. Well,
We need
these...
more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
As you can see here, these worms aren't too much of a problem. It's something else we need to be worried about. And this thing, these glowing things on out of the arena, are actually mobile health perks, because we don't have access to our
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Oof, no, I want to use my spray, but can't. Okay, take it down and let the well, take down that turret. Right, so let's go. Bash, bash. And going down that they taught basic battle in the academy documents, the academy training. Just oof! Ow! I hate when the difference do score on the weapon. And yes, there's a reason why I picked it up for the first time round. So
Just like last time, use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm! There's another set of consoles by the metal wall! Use them, while the worm is distracted!
well, that's a bit weird. We would normally
I've been hit! I can't continue, my friend! You'll need to protect me!
alright. Oops. Those can do trick people around as well. Now, forgot that we don't touch this console first. We have to go and open our own gate first. And see here, we're going up and out the gate from our farm arena. So we'll sneak around. The things they're giving me, those are the howlers that shoots at me. I'll make my job easier. But hopefully we should get some help. Alright, time to tap that get that console and we should get some access to some consoles, some toilets. That's all of them, brilliant.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Oh, brilliant. Whew. And, whoa.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
That device looks like an iconic gateway. I've seen one before with Taris. Anyway, we have a dampening field controls, brilliant. So, oh, brilliant, that's better. Now let me make an apple of faces and fire them away. And I also can do some healing and heal you if I heal slam. Okay. This console contains a lot of logs to read through, and we just don't. It contains mentions about us and how well we're going to, how dangerous are we asked, and to notify Colonel Hakib. It's definitely Hakib's area. Too bad we didn't find his office. Let's see what parameters are, and determine how dangerous alpha quadrant species are. Yeah, that could be too. And it gives a quick generalization for all the for most of the people in the space in the alpha quadrant. And and it covers some more information and talks about Salamak here. So more information to send. Okay, we need to check one more set of consoles. We'll go now. Gateway. Now, if I can get it right, we can get out of here pretty quickly. So let's see what logs we've got. Most recent log. Our master's patient. That seems a message to Hakib. Just one above Hakib, so someone's pulling Hakib's strings. So what else have we got? Transport log. Since the pad of base Delta Z here. The file is ship and Brave 3 and Dara 4. I think I might recognise those names. And Hefab, I've seen Hakib at Hefab listening post gamma, so that should be too big a problem. So let's see if we can access the gateway controls. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. So we're going to have to go out the old-fashioned way.
Watch out! There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Alright, about to get moving now, guys. Right. Oh, good thing they weren't.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on.
Right.
I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment. Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I'll see what I can find. Right. Okay. We got a plan. It's got some stuff we can have. They got another plant which does some stuff, and we get some flower. We have. Okay, so it gives us stuff what we need to look around for. So it's more of a run around, find a part of a plant, find some glowing things, and run towards it. And this is one of those, and this is one of those annoying fetch quests type quest missions. And we have to run across this area in both directions. Don't worry. Found it. We only need one of these, so. Right. Samek does have issues with the light. It's just too bright here. So, okay, that's actually a joke, and they've actually dropped just about every line that features it. Not, as I said, this is actually one of the oldest missions in the game, and actually one of the oldest in the oldest ones that's in the current storyline, which is barely changed. It has changed. So we need to find another bit back. Now, We're going to be heading back to Samek, who's about there. And now that's because so we'll give Sam this
Thank you, my
medicine.
I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Right. So now we can continue. We'll go down this valley. Now we're going to get onto some various other stuff. So
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
now, I will say that the local wildlife is not the best. It can be dangerous, and you've got to be a bit careful. But the good news is, now we have phasers, we can just go and shoot them all. Samek doesn't have still one on his back left, but then he's I won't. Then back left is pretty good at against these stuff as well, so it's not like you're going to lose out. And with that, we've defeated 100 beasts, and half of them are done on these episodes. Some, but not all of them were. All right, now coming up is going to be a part where your character special career path matters to what bonus you can do. Now, if you were to do this mission with two other captains, with all three of you being with at least one, with other captains with at least one tactical and one science and one engineering, you can get some better stuff at the end.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant.
Right.
The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
So what do we need?
We will need water if we are to survive. I've noticed gourds growing in this area. If we can hollow one out, it will give us a container to carry water. And there should be a few small springs near this mountain.
Okay. Now, if we were engineer, we'd be getting some firewood. If we were a tactical, we'd be getting some food by killing some of the certain number of beasts. Before anyone asks, yes, I've actually memorized the differences here. And is a hollow god. Oh dear. As you can see here, spiders take them over, and this is not going. This might happen again. Yes, mammalian plant life. We're presuming plant life. And we're moving on to well, another area. It's probably behind this rock. Okay. Wait, we've now got a hollow guard, so we now need to head along here to find a spring to fill up our container with water. The spring is there, over there. Yeah, this is a mission I've done about way too many times.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Right, so it says we need to head up into the cave.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues. When the sun rises, side of the mountain, we could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
And now we're back to the post-work recording. That section out at night outside the place, and that was all recorded during the time, and that's the only few bits we could keep. But we're now we've got to find the ship.
There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. When we were flying through space, we were free.
Yeah.
Perhaps she can help us one last time.
Yeah, this ship. This is we've got to find a few things and hopefully call our ship for rescue. And they've got to find see if we can find a emergency beacon.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
It actually survived. Just. Yeah, it survived, but it's half the components are busted and damaged. But it looks like we can find replacements around here. Yeah, we'll find one bit in this bit of junk. We've got a solar panel type device over there, and something buried in the sand somewhere else. Yeah. We didn't have that. We played. This is the second time playing through it, and even now we're at 40 minutes into this episode. And we've been going very quickly. So we're almost done here. So let's call our ship and see if we can get rescue. But I'm surprised they haven't gone out search parties for us. Right, let's check that console out. We better get out because I don't think the transporter can detect hit us from we're down in that down there.
Did you think you could run from me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
We're getting a bit close there. So we need to talk to Obisek.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Okay. And now before we go and talk to Tanae and finish off this Roman arc, we'll be quickly covering over the gear. Now this is multiple our second to third free playthrough. We have got second playthrough. We've got 2 additional items that we would normally not get on the first playthrough, and that is the shield array and the combat engine. Both of those are okay, but we're going to be picking up the Riemann prototype covariant shields. This is actually part of a 3-piece set which you can unlock in the Roman reputation system later. However, that'll be done. We'll be covering that in quite a few episodes' time, or quite a lot of episodes' times, if how quickly we're going through them. But this is a somewhat unique shield, and I bet the best way to describe it is to show you it on my ship.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay. Now, thank you. Okay, we've got some more crew sent to us from Lieutenant Farah, thanks. But, as you can see here, this is the USS Comrade Turner. And, this is As you can see here, not a particularly I think that's the colour of our ship. So, see here, nice blue outlines, numbers and stuff, and all this stuff. There's a bit of red here, and everything looks pretty nice. Now, the Riemann shields turns my ship green and glows in various places. However, if you like this shield but you don't like the effect, you can hit when you can pick it. You can select disable visuals from the options menu, and there we have the effect of this shield, which is basically a standard covariant shield. Other than it does a nice look, and in this case can be combined with a impulse engine and a deflector dish that we can unlock at level 50. But from here on out, I think we need to go and see you guys next time. Because next time we'll be doing it. We'll be finishing off the Romulan storyline, and see you guys next time.